Today's episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown is brought to you by Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, and Beautified by Romina. Enjoy the show.
Broadcasting live from Glenmore Record Studios in Toronto, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, your Sunday morning talk show with interesting guests, live musical performances, and the most fun you can fit in your coffee cup. Hosted by Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.
What the heck was that?
Oh, hi, everybody, and welcome to episode 189 of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown. Hello to you all. I am your host, the one, the only, Scott Dion Brown. Hello, hello. And I'm joined, as always, although not next week.
No.
But I'm joined, as always, almost always, by the greatest co-host in all the galaxy, the one, the only,
Regine Alaina. Happy Sunday fun day, everyone. Scott, I really like your shirt.
You know what? I thought you might, Regine. I thought you might. And you know what? I'm Team Regine, 100%, all the way. So what is happening, Regine? Like, update people.
Yeah, so as Scott mentioned, I will not be here next weekend because in just a couple hours, myself and Team Canada are flying out to the Galaxy International Pageants in McAllen, Texas. I am super excited. As our viewers know and our followers know, we've all been on this journey, Scott, myself, and our viewers, since 2018. And then I was crowned in 2019, and then the pandemic hit in 2020, and we're finally going.
Finally going. So are you pumped?
I am. I'm pumped, I'm packed, and I'm ready to go.
And we've got some other people who are probably also pumped, packed,
Hopefully.
ready to go.
And ready to go, yes. So we have, well, it was one of those things. I'm like, Scott, can we do like a send-off thing with some of the girls? And like I said, we are leaving in a couple of hours, so a lot of them are traveling on their way to Toronto, where a lot of us will be meeting, which is why not everyone will be with us. But who we do have with us, you're gonna love them, guys.
All right. Well, well, first of all, let's say hi. Who we got in the chat? Hello, Endboy, what's up? Endboy 3, welcome to the show. Hello. Cindy with an S, the legendary Cindy with an S.
Also, the National Director of Canada Galaxy Pageants.
Hello, Cindy. Welcome back. Jenna Marie Donnelly says, hi, beauties.
Hello.
Life with Caitlin says, hello. So excited for you all. Can't wait to see your journeys. Lovely. Maria Brown, hello, Mom. Good morning. Mike Brown's here as well. Good morning, all. Looking lovely as ever, Regine.
Thank you
too, Scott. Thanks, Dad.
It's the t-shirt.
It's the shirt. It's the wardrobe. And we have Nick Kutula as well. Says, go Team Canada.
Yay. Let's talk about Team Canada. Actually, let's bring on some
Let's
of
bring
Team
them in.
Canada.
So who do we have here today, Regine?
We actually have a hybrid of virtual and in-person guests because, like I said, some of us are traveling, some people are traveling from another location. So we have a group of wonderful people here with us today. Let's start with our in-person guest because why not? She's right here. She's sparkly. She's shiny. She's waiting for us to introduce her. She is none other than Ms. Galaxy Southern Canada 2022, Laetitia.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for joining us.
So are you pumped and packed and ready to go?
I think that's such an understatement. I am absolutely ecstatic. I've been waiting for this for years, and it's finally happening.
It's happening.
It's happening, people. All right, Regine, who we got next?
Joining us virtually, she has also been on this journey since 2018. She is none other than Junior Miss Galaxy North America 2020, 21, and 22, Alexis. Hi, Alexis.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having an amazing morning. And thank you guys so much for having me.
How many times have you been on the show now?
I think I've been 3 times.
That's it? I feel
Yeah.
like more.
I'm not sure. Well, she's definitely been
in person twice. In the first studio.
Yeah, in the first studio.
She's joined us virtually.
So it might be 4.
This might be your 4th
it might
time,
be 4.
Alexis.
It might be 4.
No, I've been, yeah, that's right. Yeah, 4 times.
4th.
in the various iterations of the show.
Now hybrid.
Now hybrid. This is like the newest version. We've never had part in person, part guest virtual.
Yeah.
But we're figuring it out.
There's a first for everything.
All right, who else we got?
And joining us from Windsor, Ontario, we have Ms. Galaxy Canada 2022, Natalie, as well as Miss Galaxy Canada 2022, Melanie. Hi, ladies.
Hey, you guys. Thank you so much for having us on. We are so excited. I'm excited to see the group there in McCollin in less than 24 hours. Just an exciting time.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Nice to see you all. We're very excited, as Natalie said.
Well, welcome back, Melanie. This is your 3rd time on the show.
This is my 3rd time on the show now. Wow.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, she was on first. Okay, the first time she came on, it was through
My birthday.
her birthday. And then during that episode, we found out that she's a Star Wars fan. And so I brought her back on to literally just talk about Star Wars for the entire show.
So glad I missed that episode.
It was a great episode. It was an amazing, incredible episode. And,
Yes, it was.
We'll probably do that again when, anher major Star Wars milestone thing happens. We'll make
I'd love to.
And I will be absent once again. Just kidding. Maybe I'll be there. Maybe.
We'll work on her and try to make her a Star Wars fan. We'll work on it. So everybody, Galaxy is coming up. I guess maybe first off, why don't we preparations? When is the pageant? And you guys are all leaving tomorrow? Is that how soon it's all happening?
We are leaving Toronto at least at 6 a.m. tomorrow, so Monday morning, and then we are flying to Detroit where we're going to meet our Windsor girls.
Okay.
And then we're all just going to join forces, as you like to say.
So you're literally all driving down. You're not driving down. Flying down is like on one plane. So the whole team is.
Team Canada, go big or go home.
That's cool. So everybody excited? Everybody ready to go? People nervous? How are we all feeling?
Alexis, you've been on this journey for a long time. How are you feeling?
Definitely a lot less nervous than I was last time. I'm really excited to go, especially to Texas, because I've never been to Texas before. So very excited to go see all the scenery and most importantly, the pageant journey. Last time it was super fun. And though I was a lot younger, I think now that I'm a lot older, I'll enjoy it a lot more.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for you to be back.
How about let's go to Natalie and Melanie. How are they feeling leading up to it?
For myself, Scott, this is for myself my first international pageant. I'm not sure if you're aware the national pageant was my first pageant ever, so I'm not too sure what to expect. But I am packed and ready for that. And like last time, I overpacked everything for any surprise, anything that we might run into. So I overpacked and overprepared, but I think that's the way to go. I'm incredibly excited. I've also not been to Texas, so it's going to be an experience for sure.
I'm told it's going to be hot, very, very hot.
It is. I don't know. I don't know how I'm looking forward to it being that hot. I have been to Texas about 3 times. I've never been to McAllen, but I've been to Houston, Dallas, and Austin. So, and when I was there, it was normally like February or November. So, hot. This is my second international pageant, but the last time I competed internationally, I was 18 years old, and I'm now 25. So it's been a while. It took a while for me to do Galaxy. Then I took a break from pageants. So it's a little bit new to me again, but I think that experience has kind of come over, and now I know what to expect a little bit. Overpacking is also something I tend to do, but with the traveling on a plane instead of driving to the pageant, I think that adds a little bit of, I shouldn't overpack, but I need this. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it too. I was going to say I'm the same way, but then I have to remember there are some things that we can buy if we forget anything. So that's always a life-saving thought.
That's true. I mean, I find I make that same problem even if I'm going on vacation. Then I realize, oh wait, I'm going to another city. So I don't necessarily need to bring every single thing. I
Yeah.
can just go to a drugstore.
And I Googled, there is an Ulta nearby. So if we forget any makeup, at least we're prepared.
I was going to ask what's Alto. It's a makeup place?
It's like Sephora.
Oh, makes sense.
Yes. And
And-
lastly,
Yeah.
we have Laetitia. I know your journey has been different than all of ours. So
Yes.
do you want to tell us about that?
Yes, of course. So my journey started in 2019, where I was first runner-up. So I'm a bit of a wild card addition, where I was informed about a month ago, and I'm extremely grateful that our pageant director really trusted me to be able to get ready in about a month's time for internationals. So I'm really grateful for the opportunity, and I'm just so excited to be here.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited because you guys know my title is Mrs. Galaxy Southern Canada. To have another Galaxy Southern Canada, I'm excited to have someone with me.
It's cool. Okay, so wait. So this is your first international pageant, Laetitia?
It's my first international pageant as well.
And then I think Natalie is as well, right? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Well,
what did... Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, I was just
Yeah.
gonna say pageantry as a whole is very new to me, but yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Not too sure
Alright.
what to expect for sure.
So then for those of us here who, or I should say us, for those of you guys on the show here who have done international pageants, what advice do you have for these two who are going into it for the first time?
Okay, so first off, Cindy with an S, our national director, is in the chat, and she is giving the number one tip is stop overpacking. I feel like the more you overpack, the more you overthink, you end up spiraling. Like I said, there are stores around where we are staying, so luckily that's there. Sleep as much as you can. I know our schedule is very hectic for internationals, but being able to just sleep when you can and feel refreshed and feel relaxed and stay hydrated.
Good advice. Anybody else got advice for our newbies?
Alexis, this is her second time going.
Yeah, so I would definitely say, because it is something that I struggled with this internationals, but I would definitely say go to internationals with a positive mindset, because if you go there with a negative mindset thinking that you're not going to win, then there's really no point in going. And so I'm trying my best to keep a positive mindset going forward. So I think that is key, because it can really show when you're on stage. If you're not confident, then it definitely shows to the judges.
Yes, that's true. Mindset, mind over matter, right, Alexis?
Great one.
Mm-hmm.
And let's hear from Melanie.
Yeah, I think like I'm going into pageantry a little bit different than what I would have many years ago, and I think something fun to do, like to get out of your head, is meet the girls, like get to know them, make friends. I find that I always have a better experience if I am making friends and talking to people and not so much in my head and worrying about how I'll do. Of course, you can use your time to like practice and get better throughout your week there. But if you're not like out of your head a little bit, you're not going to enjoy the experience either. And I think that's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Good advice. Good advice all around, people. So this event, there's a lot more happening for you guys than just the pageant itself, right? Like you're there for, is it a whole week you guys are there? So what kind of stuff, like I've got to imagine there's parties and like other events. What kind of stuff happens at the Galaxy International
Laetitia,
experience?
do you want to?
There's just so many things. We have different photo shoots, video shoots. There's a white party.
Yes.
There's a PJ party. And of course, we also need rehearsal time because we need to prepare a show.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I guess you have to learn a whole bunch of choreography and stuff, right?
We
Off the
do,
top.
we do.
Actually, yeah, so there's, like Laetitia said, so there's two different parties. There's the PJ party and the white party, which I know we're all looking forward to. They're offering training seminars as well for those who want to get some time on stage with the international director, Maria Torres. Alexis, you've been there. Have we missed anything?
Well, I think Maria did actually announce that this year there will be maybe a pool party. I'm very excited
that's
for
right.
that. Yeah. it sounds very fun, and I saw like she posted a photo of a taco bar, which I love tacos, and I'm super excited for that.
Is your mom bringing any of her decorations from the pageant?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it'll fit in the suitcase.
So it sounds like it's an awesome, like a whole week of just
Fun.
Yeah, fun.
And you know, we've all been in lockdown for so long. We've been in this pandemic for so long. I mean, like I said, there's a bunch of us, not just Alexis and I, but a bunch that are coming internationally who have been on this journey since 2019. So we're all ready to just be all together and be on stage.
Yeah, because this is the first. Yeah, so this event in person hasn't happened since 2019.
Yeah.
3 years. So it's
Well, there was the junior internationals last summer.
Okay.
But to have everyone together, and it's the 20th anniversary, so you know it's going to be big.
So it's going to be good. People are ready to party.
Mm-hmm.
Allison Chilsholm in the chat says, "Sending all the love, ladies. Good luck to you all." There you go. And Nick Kutula says, "Go Natalie." There you go.
The smile says it all.
Yeah. And hello, and boy 3 says hi. Hi everybody. Hello. Hello, hello. Lindsay Gilmore says, "Where's my coffee?"
Cheers.
Cheers. We all got coffee
Find
here.
a straw. Gotta preserve the prunes.
Laetitia has tea, but not coffee.
Yeah, but at least she has the mug. The mug is fancy.
I think Lindsay just wants the mug. You can order your mug, guys, online.
Oh yeah, that's right. They are available. Actually, you know what? YouTube just added, although I didn't have any on this, or do I? Oh yeah, I do. On this very video, if you just scroll down, you can actually see the mugs and shirts and all there. Yeah, that's cool. YouTube just added that feature. So there's like a little marketplace at the bottom of the videos. It's cool.
That's awesome.
Okay, so what are some other things that we should, in terms of, I don't know, preparations, or like, is there something that you really focus on when getting ready to go into a pageant?
So all of us?
Yeah, we can start with you if you want, or whoever.
So what I do to prepare for the pageant is, one, figure out my outfits, figure out, like, get sponsors or reach out to different companies to see if they'd sponsor me for outfits, because we all know they're very expensive. And then, like Alexis said, it's all about the mental prep. Preparing yourself mentally, because it's going to be exhausting. You're going to meet a lot of people. You're going to question yourself multiple times, but it's getting in the right mindset, where I feel I am as well, Alexis. Getting your nails done, your hair done, everything did.
That can be really important, right? Because if you don't put yourself in that, like, yeah, it's a competition and all of that stuff, but I feel like it's an experience of itself, right? Like it's a really amazing one. You're meeting a lot of people. You're going to these parties and everything, and I feel like if you don't sort of allow yourself to enjoy it a little bit, at least, right? Yeah.
Laetitia?
For sure. I think for me, having done a few national pageants already, what I realize that I need to do now is just enjoy myself and have fun. Because I feel when you do a few pageants, sometimes you might get into the competitive type of mode where you're overthinking. So I really think coming into this one, especially having such a short amount of time to prepare, my goal is just to have the best experience that I can have.
So wait, you said short period of time. So how much time have you had from when Cindy reached out to you till internationals?
I had about a month to prepare, because when I got the news, I was right in the middle of report cards. I'm a teacher, elementary school teacher. So I had absolutely no life. So as soon as school was done, I packed up my classroom, I got everything closed off, and I just went in it. I did all my appearances. I had to find all my wardrobe. I had to start practicing. So it was a short amount of time, but I was already preparing for nationals in September. So I basically took all of my preparations and condensed it into 1 month.
That's exciting. So Scott, you and I, we MC pageants, and you always make that announcement about the first runner-up. And Laetitia is living that moment.
Oh yeah, the announcement where I say, if in the, you mean that one, in the event that the reigning so-and-so is unable to fulfill her duties, the first runner-up will, how do I say it? Will step in, step in to
Take her place.
take the crown, and you did that. You're doing that right now.
That's what happened. That's
But
what happened.
let's not discredit Miss Canada Galaxy because she, or 2020, because she did do a lot with her title. It's just, like I said, we all kind of went through this journey that was extended, and sometimes it just, you need a break.
I don't think that the announcement is not a negative thing. It was
I
just,
know, I was like, hang on.
It was just in the event.
Yes.
And the event arose. You know, it's not a bad.
We love you, Unmal. Don't worry.
Yes.
She was a great queen.
Yeah. But yeah, so very.
Yeah, she's been super supportive as well. She messaged me as soon as she heard about the title.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's always nice to be a first runner. Because I was first runner-up my first year, and I was like, ooh, what happens if she can't go? Do I go? Do I prepare myself? So were you feeling that same way when Unmal won and you were first runner-up?
In a way, but I think I knew my goal was to go to internationals. I've been wanting to represent Canada at Galaxy Internationals for the longest time ever. So I think as soon as I got the title of first runner-up, my mind went to, okay, next time.
Yeah.
Next time I'm going to try again, and I'm going to do it next time. So that's why I'm extremely grateful that our director really gave me this opportunity and really believed in me.
That's exciting.
So yeah, just you, Regine.
Just me. Sorry,
Just you.
Sorry, Brittany.
So Alexis, what are I mean, she talked about it already, but what are some things that you do to prepare for, I guess, a pageant like this?
Well, I'm very grateful to have my mom to help me. She's probably the best pageant mom I could ask for.
Yeah.
So she takes care of my wardrobe, my appearance book, just pretty much everything, just so that I can focus on myself, so that I'm at my best when I do go to internationals. So, for example, I focus on myself mentally. I take breaks. Face masks are definitely something that I love to do to prepare for anything. And just getting lots of rest as well. Like, this week has been very hectic, but since my mom has taken care of a lot of things, I was able to get all the rest that I need for internationals.
I'm jealous.
What?
I wish I had someone to help me with everything. And Mom, can you come to Texas too?
Yeah.
Lindsay, can you adopt me?
Yeah, ask her. She'll let us know in the chat.
Yeah.
She'll let us know. How about Natalie?
I'm sorry, we're dealing with a phone about to die, so we're trying to.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. What was
No problem.
I am so sorry, you guys.
Oh, we were just talking about things you do to prepare for a pageant, either mentally or anything that you kind of do to prepare.
So I'll tell you, while I recognize the idea of a pageant oftentimes is referred to a beauty pageant, for myself, I'll tell you it's been a lot more mental. And that's something I'm sure Regine is very aware of. Even when I first met her, she's been telling me to get out of my head since day one, even on stage, or even as I was becoming crowned. And she was like, you need to believe in yourself so much more, Natalie. Like, she put tears on my, she made me cry. She's like, I told you could do this, and you needed to believe more in yourself. And that's something I've been working on really hard over the past year, especially moving into closer to the date of. It's been a lot more mental for me, just trying to be in that, I'm also worthy to be here. I deserve to be here, and I want to embrace I want to embrace every experience, and I want to, get myself to the point where I'm not comparing myself as much to the others like I started off with. And just overall being like, I'm going to make the most of this. I'm going to walk into this as prepared as I physically can be. And whatever happens is all right. It's what it's meant to be. And it's pushed me. It's definitely pushed me to certain areas where I've not been before. The idea of being on stage in a swimsuit, or being in front of a panel of judges that are meant to judge. And, these are things I've never been in particularly. So it's pushed me to grow as a person. And yeah, I would say the biggest aspect for me getting ready to go into internationals has been the mental side of this.
Well, it's true. I was always with Natalie. I'm like, you need to calm down. It's okay. But you did, and you did get out of your head. And I'm so glad that you did, because we had that moment all weekend long. But Natalie's background is not in pageantry. She's actually a veteran.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So can you maybe explain to us, while you guys are figuring out your charging situation, what has your journey been like, I guess, compared to what your life was before pageants?
So before pageantry, like you said, I was in the Canadian Armed Forces. I did underwater warfare with my background, so I was an ocean scientist, but for military purposes. And of course, it was a male-dominated sector. On my ship, we had maybe 20 females to a crew of 200.
Wow.
So lifestyle, just how you compose yourself, how you interact is very, very different. Challenges are slightly different as well. But moving into the pageant world was never something I had seen for myself. Initially, when I was approached about joining the Galaxy pageant system, I almost chuckled, or the idea of it, I was like a lot of people where I just thought pageantry and pageant women were a certain way and that the lifestyle was a certain way. And it was nothing that I had associated with myself, for myself before too. So after I kind of broke down that barrier and I accepted and I moved into it, I got to meet just such a lovely community of women, not just in Galaxy, but, throughout our events, Canada United World and Miss Universe, and just women across the board in pageantry. And it's so much more than your looks, a pretty smile, and a certain walk. It's also giving so much of yourself to your community and to larger things than yourself. That's been something that I've aimed for my entire life, is how can I better serve my world or my community. I've been sponsoring kids. So that was a world that I really resonated with. And so I fell in love with the pageant world and with the women around it. It's been so incredible. It's just a big shift in dynamic from male dominated to women empowerment and embracing yourself and all of the beautiful things that come with it.
Amazing. Do you think in ways, do you think your experience in the military, is there anything that maybe you, something from there that you draw from that helps you prepare for a pageant? Do you find there any parallels or things that one experience might apply here, or do you find it's a completely different type of thing?
Maybe not experiences per se, but I will say the mental aspect of it, determination and drive, having some confidence in yourself, being able to, I'll tell you, I've been looking at this a little mathematical or problem solving, and I'm like, this is what needs to be done, and I'll break it down, in timelines and like in schedules, and even this week coming in, I was like, I actually told you, like I calculated it down to the percentage. We'll have this many percentage of like the remaining time, 20% will be allocated to this, and we'll be able to, if we do paperwork, it'll take this much. And I'm like, in that aspect, I'll say I've been more militant on, but the determination and the drive and the pushing through when you feel tired and you just don't feel like it, but getting up and still going out and doing the things you need to do and doing the practice walks, even though your feet hurt. Just that kind of determination is something I definitely, I honed in those skills way back when, we didn't feel like getting up at 4:00 in the morning and going for those rucksack marches or what have you. That's been applicable.
So Melanie, you've been preparing with Natalie, seeing you guys are also wearing the same colors and on camera together. Has she kind of like drill sergeant you at all during your prep together?
Okay, so funny. I put this on because I'm like, I don't even know what to wear right now. All my stuff's packed. And then I saw she had this like a red top too. So this wasn't even planned, even though I didn't care. Yeah, we both got ready like in 20 minutes. So, but yeah, I mean, like some of the time, like she'd be like, okay, like you want to come over so we can do it together. Like I even find like work in university, like sometimes I got more done when I was with someone else that was also focused. And sometimes you can procrastinate by yourself, and if you don't have the motivation one day, maybe if this person does. So I think that we've been kind of feeding off each other that way, which is nice that we live very close to each other and we're able to have that that helping each other out from, and even if we're going to appearances, I'm like, Natalie, want to come to this because I know this is going on. Hey, Melanie, you want to come to this? And this is going on. Staying on top of each other that way, that we're out in the community and hair mark while we can, and practicing for internationals.
That's awesome. It's always fun to have someone to do stuff with.
Yeah, motivate each other. It works. It's good. And they were ready in 15 minutes.
I know. That's impressive.
Incredible.
But you know who also motivates us, Scott?
Our ads?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, everybody. We're going to do the quick ad break because it's important. Oh, wait. Before we do, though, in the chat, Lindsay Gilmore says, I can adopt you for the week, of course.
Thanks, Lindsay.
Perfect. There you go. Caitlin Smith says, I think from when Natalie was talking, such a strong, badass woman.
She is.
There you go. And Allison Chisholm says, yes, pageantry pulls people together. It sure does. Okay, people, ladies and gentlemen, today's episode of The Sit Down was brought to you by some very important people.
Yes.
They are, of course, our advertisers. They make the show possible. And so let's talk about them right here. Ladies and gentlemen, the Toronto real estate market is growing and changing every day. In these challenging times, you need someone in your corner. Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, is committed to looking out for you. She'll go the extra mile to ensure you have all the information you need to make a decision you can feel confident about. Purchasing a home is one of the biggest financial investments you'll make in life. Don't leave it to chance. Call Jeanette McKenzie at Forest Hill Signature. She's my realtor, and she could be yours. Call today at 416-523-0408 or email at jmckenziehomes@gmail.com. Beautified by Romina.
Yes, internationally trained hair and makeup artist. Not only is she my mom, but she's also my go-to for hair and makeup, as well as Scott.
Mine as well, that's right.
Yes, she is the official hair and makeup artist of The Sit Down, and we are so grateful for her. She does everything from The Sit Down to... Actually, she didn't do her hair and makeup today, but she will. You'll see soon.
Official photo shoot coming up soon.
Yes, but she, like you just said, she does do photo shoot, hair and makeup. She does glam, casual, fun.
She covers up my bright red sunburned nose before I'm going on stage. Very grateful for that.
Gets you ready for any event, whether it be a first date or your wedding day, maybe turned into a baby shower. Who knows? If you would like to get in contact with Beautified by Romina, you can find her on Instagram and Facebook. Beautified by Romina.
And if you would like to advertise on the show, it's very easy, right, Regine?
It's simple. All you guys have to do is email us at radioshowad. That's radioshowad@gmail.com.
That's right, people. We do the show live every week. We do these ads live every week. What's that mean? It means you can personalize them week to week. Do you have an event? Do you have a sale? Something happening at a particular time, a particular place? You let us know. We let your potential client base know in real time. It's a great way to build a brand new relationship with a brand new audience. Get in touch. radioshowad@gmail.com. And we're back.
We're back.
It is the Team Canada Galaxy send-off. And we're here with Team Canada. Is it all of Team Canada, or is there some people?
No, there's some.
There's some
Scott
others.
clearly wasn't listening to me when I was speaking.
There's a lot going on. But we've got a good representation of Team Canada. And the pageant is coming up. Everybody's boarding a plane tomorrow to head off to Texas in the United States. And this is international. So people from all over the world are converging onto this onto the stage. So I'm thinking like in the Olympics, right? So for winter Olympics, Team Canada, the hockey team, they always have like a team they keep an eye on. So for Canada, it's like, oh, we watch out for the U.S. They're always going to be a problem. The Russians are a problem. Sometimes, Sweden is good. Just Team Canada, do you guys have a team that you're like, oh, wow, I'm really, what are these guys going to bring? or is it more just you see what you're going to see?
Something that you
You
probably
want us
heard
to
from.
admit
Oh, who said that?
I said, do you want us to admit it?
No.
Well,
you
I would
know
say
what?
don't say. I would say like, well, say what you want, but I would say don't be like, no, we hate or something like that. But I'm saying like, is there somebody who you've been really impressed by maybe what they do, and you're like, wow, that's really you're excited to see what they bring to the table.
What I was gonna say is, if you heard something amongst all of us, as we do talk about, we can't wait to meet everyone and the sisterhood that Galaxy brings.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking about it on my interview with Stacy on Pageantry Now. We've had Stacy on the show before,
Yep.
and I don't know if it's just me or maybe some of the other girls feel it as well. It's not how I feel, or sorry, it's not explaining what the sisterhood is within Galaxy. And I've been a part of a lot of different systems.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about how they make you feel. Like you feel safe, at least I do, feel safe with all these girls internationally, whether they be from the UK, Australia, or all over the US.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just excited to meet everyone. I don't see one as like, oh, you're my competition, I'm going to keep an eye out on you. But again, that's me.
Makes sense. Anybody else want to? I mean, I'm gonna guess probably not. But if anybody else wants to be like, no, actually,
Well,
Probably.
I agree.
yeah.
I think that's a really good mentality to have. You shouldn't be seeing these girls as your competition. Get to know them and those memories, friendships. That's how I went into Canada. Like I just wanted friends. Like obviously, I was preparing myself to win, but that wasn't the only thing there. I wanted to be friends. I wanted to have a good time. And honestly, some of those friendships, like even within the span of a weekend, like they lasted and are close. Yeah, I mean, like, for one. But yeah, I want to go into internationals with that same mentality. And there are girls that I've spoken to that will be going there that I have been talking to for a year now. So I'm excited to finally see them in person.
Makes sense. So then it sounds like, generally speaking, the competition part almost becomes secondary to the whole experience, right? And I have observed that even in pageants that we've hosted, is that, I think I've said this before every time we talk about this, is that when you're actually there kind of seeing, especially when you're seeing the backstage side and the preparation side of things, you wouldn't think that these people, individual candidates, are actually competing against each other, because you can see throughout the whole process they're helping each other. They're backstage, they're adjusting each other's ward. They're making sure, getting ready, everybody's walking out on time, because the whole event is much more of a performance. And yes, somebody at the end is given a crown, but I think it more feels like you're like one cast putting on a show, right? Is that more accurate?
I think so. What do you think, Laetitia?
Oh,
Yes, no, I think that's accurate. And I think for internationals too, it's the best around the world. So everybody is really, really good.
Yeah.
So if we came in with the mentality of trying to find which one is my competition, we'd probably go crazy, because everybody's really good.
Makes sense.
What about you, Alexis?
For me, sorry, what was the question? My mom is here. Sorry.
Oh, it was just I guess. Well, what if I?
I guess how are you feeling about? Do you view these girls as competition, or do you view them more as?
In fact, you know what? I should almost even restructure the
change it,
question.
yeah.
Because I wasn't even really asking in the sense that like.
Yeah, you did.
No, but
you
what
wanted tea. You're like, who's your competition?
No, I was saying more like, maybe there's somebody that, like, I'm trying to think example, when I was competing, say, in like a battle of the bands, right? And I know that another band is going to be there that's really good. So like, I'm excited to see what they're going to bring. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily competition in the sense that oh yeah, I got to watch it. Okay, they're going to bring this. No, but I think it's more like, oh, I know this guy and he's so good at what he does. So that's why I was more asking that. I wasn't, because knowing you guys are about to go into a pageant competition, I don't expect you guys to be like, we're going to take them.
Yeah, on air, we're going to tell you exactly who.
But I'm saying, like, is there somebody, maybe you've met somebody at a past pageant who's like, oh yeah, her walk is like so good, and I'm really excited to see like how good she's going to be this time. Or like, oh yeah, I look up to this person, That's more the angle I was wanting to approach it, because I didn't expect to get any actual, I wouldn't expect that anyway. But so
you
yeah,
might have from some of them.
I mean, maybe whatever you want to give, but that's more how I'm looking at it. Like, because I understand that it is not a super competitive environment, but obviously like we're seeing the best in the world converge in one place. So I was just curious if there's any standouts, and it doesn't have to be a country. It could be like maybe there's one girl that you met at a past pageant and you were like, yeah, this girl, like she's so, yeah, maybe her walk or her gown choice is so amazing. I really want to see, what they bring. So I guess
Scott just wants tea, guys.
yeah, well, or coffee. So I guess Alexis, I don't know, something. Is there maybe are there people you've met at the past pageants, or is there somebody who you're excited to see or share the stage with when you're there?
Well, I'm very excited to see everyone. I've been looking forward to this for a very long time, as you know, because of COVID. But honestly, I'm just honestly very excited to see everyone. In terms of like, I know you weren't I know you weren't talking about competition, but I would say that I view myself as my own competition because I feel that I am my biggest competitor, and sometimes I can get in my head, and I sometimes just have to overcome those things in order to be my best self. So yeah, I'm very excited to see everyone, and I can't wait.
Well, while we're speaking to Alexis, I'm really curious because you said this is your second time going to internationals. Is there anything that you're taking with you from your first experience at internationals, and are you going to change your approach going into it this time?
Off of the top of my head, I would definitely say the first internationals I did make a lot of friends that I still talk to now. So I would definitely say that I want to continue doing that because it's made my life so much better, to surround myself with people who have the same interests as me. Something that I'm doing different this internationals is probably my mindset. Because like I mentioned before, my mindset last time was very negative, and now I just want to go with a positive mindset. And my mom just said that something that I will do the same this time is make money. So, yeah.
That's true. And I guess for everyone else, because we've all done an international pageant, Laetitia, let's start with you. What is something that you're taking with you from your national experience going into internationals? And then we'll go with everyone else.
So what I'm thinking from my national experience into internationals,
or is there anything you would change maybe?
No, it's all a guessing game because since I've never been to internationals, I'm just thinking, what do I think I need for internationals? But what I've been doing a lot is following different queens and seeing how they carry themselves. I've been really working more, like you said, mindset. Because I found that when I was working specifically just on disconnected things, I was still getting into my head. So that's something that I've been working on. Just
that's fair. That's a good one.
Cool. And let's hear from Natalie.
So, actually, you guys touched on a few things earlier too about the sisterhood and what happens backstage, and how you would think because it's competition, that we would be like only looking out for ourselves, and it really was not the case. So going into nationals, to be completely frank, I didn't have any expectations of myself to even place. I decided somewhat last minute to just go and be a part of it and experience it, and I thought I'm going to show up and I'm going to be of service to others and help others experience be that much better. So in the group chat, I don't know if you remember, Laetitia, but I was like, I brought extra, concealer if girls want to, cover up their tattoos, and I have extra, heel things, and I have extra pink stuff, and I was stitching people's dresses late into the night up until midnight, 1 o'clock. I was there helping the other girls help them with their opening numbers. I was there to serve, basically, was my purpose. And I think, being like that, more people were responding kind, and it became such a wonderful experience of all the girls. We had a plan going into it. We're all going to help each other up. I was like, let's do a buddy system. So we're going to try on our gowns the night before, and I'm going to find out how to zip up your stuff. You're going to help me with mine. So that backstage, the show goes, like you said, we are putting on a performance. So it goes smoother. We're more effective with our time. There's my military. There's my military background. We're going to be effective with our time, and we're going to know what's happening. We're going to have a buddy system. this. I think I would like to have that go into internationals if I can get, the other women on the same page, that would be wonderful. It did make the experience as a whole just transition so much easier. It was less stressful, where it could have been more chaotic, perhaps. I mean, that experience, and yeah, the sisterhood for sure. I got to make a few friends prior to nationals just by reaching out to them, and I was ecstatic. It was like I was meeting an old friend once I reached nationals. I've had the pleasure to personally get to know some of the Ms. Division candidates for internationals, like Miss Latina and Miss Midwest. They're both incredible women, and I personally related to either of them because of their, one's a single mom and she has a very similar background, and then Miss Latina, she's also like the military, working in the PA, that kind of stuff. Danielle Semira, I'm just starstruck by her, but I've gotten to know these women a little bit more. So I'm, going into internationals, I expect harness and those friendships and get there prepared, I guess. The long answer, sorry.
You remind me of a beautiful moment backstage. Natalie reminded me of a beautiful moment backstage to show the sisterhood. At the last nationals that we had, one of the girls' zippers broke, and it was a whole team effort to make sure that she would be ready on stage, because we're changing, like quick changing backstage. So we had girls holding onto the dress, we had girls doing pins, we had some girls comforting her. Wow. So everybody was surrounding that one specific girl just to make sure that we were all on stage at the same time.
And little did we know what was going on backstage.
There you go.
What about you, Melanie?
Yeah. The same mentality.
I'm also just sorry. I think the mic is like breaking up a little bit. I'm not sure if it's like the maybe the phone is like so maybe just speak a little louder. Maybe I think it might help it.
Oh.
Just speak louder, Mel.
Yeah, just speak louder. Yeah. That should be fine.
Oh, what is going on?
Is this happening to anybody else?
Just your camera.
Yeah, they're gone.
That's the term now. Are we still
but
live?
I still
live, in case we are, we should still answer what it is that you're bringing from that you learned in nationals and to internationals.
Well, we still see them though.
Yeah, keep. Well, just going in there with like a positive mindset, like Alexis says, and going there to make friends. That's pretty much what I'm bringing in. And I've already said that a couple times. So I'm like, oh, but that is like the mindset I'm coming in with. And there was a girl at my first pageant ever who was so helpful. I just remember her. She had extra false eyelashes for everybody. My hair for our photo shoot segment was not good at all, and my director took one look at me and was like, what is going on with your hair? She took me into the bathroom, she fixed my hair for me, and this is a girl that I'm competing against. So just like that sisterhood and what she did for me, I was like, wow, I want to be like this for other girls here. And that was when I was 16. So when I came to Canada Galaxy, I was like, I want to help girls. I brought extra things with me as well. Backstage, like the minute I don't even know if I had my dress on, I was helping other people zip up as well. So, and that we didn't even plan for it. So I'm bringing that energy, that positivity, and I want to help other girls as much. I think like it's a way better experience. Everyone should be yourself on stage as well. So.
Cool.
I was gonna say it's very Canadian of us to be helping everyone backstage.
Yeah, but I think that's the right mindset. I mean, I'm liking the general theme here. There's a lot of mental preparation and also sort of having the right attitude towards the whole thing. But I also think that will help even in the competition, because again, it's pageants that I've competed in one, but more often I've hosted and been in kind of behind the scenes, is that so much of your personality and sort of what mindset you're in will come through when you take that stage and do the walk and go through all those things. And like, I think if somebody is completely in their head and sort of overthinking everything, that would affect their performance, right?
Because, like you said, everything that is your inner thought will come out eventually on your face.
Yeah.
So mindset is important.
So I think Team Canada's pretty good shape. I feel good. I'm feeling good about it.
I think so.
You guys are going to be great ambassadors for our great nation.
Well, I guess one thing that we could ask all the girls, I could answer it too, since Scott's not asking questions, because he's just like I'm waiting for a question.
Oh, you want me to? Well,
I'll ask a question.
I mean, I asked the one about the who you were excited to see, and then
so
anyway.
If you're excited to be at international, since we all are, what is one thing I guess that you're all looking forward to at internationals?
Oh, like a favorite part of the event.
What are you looking forward to?
You want to go first?
I asked a question, Laetitia.
Okay.
You can go first.
Me. All the different events. So the pool party, the PJ party, and the white party. Because I feel like this is when all the girls really let loose and you have all the competition faces drop and we're just there to have fun and just really be sisters.
Is the PJ party after the actual pageant, or is the pageant the last thing?
It's the last thing.
Oh, but it still allows you to sort of
Mingle.
relax, hang out. Cool. Anything, Alexis, what are you looking forward to most at the actual event? Is there a favorite part?
Like, what are you looking forward to at internationals?
Oh, can she hear us? Perhaps she's not able to hear us.
Melanie, Natalie?
Can you guys hear us?
Oh, they cannot hear us. Hang on, let me check our group chat.
What happened? So if they've been not able to hear us for a
Right,
while.
internet
Now
is
it's a
kind of...
little bit.
Oh, something's going on. What's happening here?
Are you
I think I
connected
can
to
hear
the
you guys now.
Now I
kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, you can hear us now?
What was the question?
What are you guys looking forward to at
We weren't
internationals?
Yeah, is there like a one particular part of it, or one event, or one party, or something specific that you're looking forward to?
I've heard a lot of great things about the white party, so I feel like that's kind of up. So I'm looking forward to that. But also the swim photo, because the photographer is phenomenal. So I'm looking forward to that.
Cool.
How about you, Natalie?
There are several things for the entirety. Is it bad if I just say when we're on stage and we're just living, like, that moment where it's happening? I think honestly, like, yes, I'm excited for white party, and yes, I am so excited for the pajama party because they're always epic, right? They seem epic from the videos I've seen. But I think it's gonna be when it's like do or die. Like you're in it and you're in the midst of it, and it's the moment that you're gonna remember for the rest of your life. And yes, you're overcome with anxiety and stress and excitement and all the overwhelming feelings that live within being on stage. That's on TV and YouTube for the world to see. That's gonna be nervous, like a lot of nerves. But I mean, in that moment too, I'm most excited for that moment, and I'm hoping, and I'm really trying to prepare myself that while that moment is happening for me and I'm on stage and we're walking and the lights are on, that I can live in that moment and I can cherish that moment and remember the details, good or bad. It was almost like Regine, you just got married. The day passed so quick, and all of this preparation going into it, and then the day was done. I don't know if you were able to live in the moment and really live it and experience it and be conscious and aware of every, good or bad thing and taking it all in. Like, I don't know if that was the case for you or not, but I'm excited for that moment, and I'm really hoping that I can, be in the moment while it's happening.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
It's a good analogy too. Yeah.
Yeah. And Alexis, is there something you're looking forward to the most? One event or anything specific coming up at the pageant?
I would definitely say something that I'm looking forward to is probably the white party as well. I was there a few years ago, and the white party was so much fun. I connected with a lot of my fellow delegates, and the best part of the white party was when Maria taught Team Canada how to dance. It was so much fun, and honestly, like the environment that you're exposed to is just amazing. As well as, I'm really excited for interview. Usually, I say that I'm nervous for interview, but for me this year, I'm very confident for interview. And then, last but not least, I'm very excited to see my auntie Maddie, Mia's mom, and I'm very excited to see Mia as well.
They're actually on a flight right now, so
On the way there.
I just saw their messages. They are officially boarding in Halifax.
So
Not Halifax, sorry, in Manitoba.
Manitoba. So all across this country, people are about to converge.
Isn't Halifax in Manitoba?
Halifax is on the east coast.
Oh, just kidding.
Manitoba is in the
I'm
middle
kidding. Okay, just kidding.
to the west.
I was like, wait a minute, that sounded wrong.
So close.
Not
Close-ish.
really. Not really.
Well, I think I'm excited for all of you guys. I think, like I said, interviewing you guys, and I've spoken to most of you guys before, and Laetitia we've just met, but I will say I'm feeling good about Team Canada.
Me too. I'm looking forward to is being at internationals. Like I said off the top, I've been on this journey since 2018. Same with Alexis. So being able to finally be on stage and be on Galaxy International grounds, I am so excited. I'm excited to share the stage with Alexis again and just meet all the amazing women. I started in the Ms. division, so I was able to connect with all of the international girls, and now Mrs. I've been able to connect with all of them. So I'm excited. It's going to be a big party. I'm also excited for all of the parties that are happening. Because let's be real, we haven't really partied in like 2 years.
No, I mean, yeah, let's.
So I'm ready. I don't know about you guys. I am
Let loose.
ready to party.
Let loose. I guess I don't know. It's Texas, so you could have like the cowboy dancing,
Line dancing.
Line dancing. They'll probably have some of that.
Maybe.
Have some of that going. Oh, one thing I did want to ask about, because I'm kind of curious. Do we know anything about the actual venue itself? What kind of venue? Is it a big theater, or what is it?
Convention center.
Convention center. So it's large space then.
Mm-hmm.
So and this thing, I guess, will be a nice big crowd, and it's going to be a raucous event. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think with everyone being able to travel again, it will be a big turnout. I know some of us have family, friends, and loved ones who are also flying in from Canada, so it's gonna be a good time. So for those who are interested and hopefully tuning in, there should be a live stream. If not, make sure you tune in to, let's say, Canada Galaxy's Facebook and Instagram. I'm sure Cindy will be posting updates. If there is a live stream, it will be on Saturday, August 6th at 8 p.m. for the older division, and for the younger division, I think, Alexis, your pageant's at 5.
It's at
6 p.m. Central Time. So for all of us here in the Eastern Time, that would start at 7 or 9 o'clock.
Cool. There you go, people. Make sure you tune in. Costy's girl in the chat. Morning, ladies. Can't wait to see all of you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. They're making fun of me for thinking Halifax was in Manitoba.
Oh yeah, send you with an SS.
Winnipeg. That's what I was thinking of. Winnipeg. I'm so sorry.
Fair enough.
I haven't had my full cup of coffee yet.
Yeah. Well, and also, it's they're both.
No, it's not. It's not the same thing. It is embarrassing. My bad.
Well, it's okay, Regine. Should we take care of our very special?
Yeah.
So, we're good. Laetitia, because you are kind of our in-person representative here.
Okay.
So
On
all
the
of
show.
Team Canada's scores are based on
Yes,
Laetitia
this will actually count
Wow.
towards
No pressure.
All of us.
Yeah, in the international pageant, actually, we wrote a letter to them. They're going to be factoring in your Barrel of Monkeys score into it, so be ready, everybody. But so we have a segment on the show called the Barrel of Monkeys World Championship. Are you familiar with the game Barrel of Monkeys? Have you heard of it? Are you aware of it?
No, I've seen them before, but I don't know what you do with them.
Okay, so I'll quickly explain it. Just so
Here, put it here.
So the way it works, this barrel is full of these
Monkeys.
plastic monkeys, and their arms, as you can see, are in the shape of hooks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're all the same. I think there's 13 of them. So the way it works is you pour out the monkeys, you pick up one monkey, anyone you want, and what you're trying to do is hook as many of them together as possible, like that. And you're just trying to get as many, so sometimes they fall. You want to try to get as many of them hooked on each other as possible. And you have 1 minute. And after a minute, we will add up how many monkeys you have and add to your score. All right, so you are going to be the Team Canada representative. I mean, Regine is also on, but not for today. Today, she is the representative. So the way we'll start is when we say go, so it starts, yeah, so the barrel will be on the desk, and then when I say go, that's when you pick it up and dump them out.
Okay.
Okay, makes sense? Okay, so I'll hand you this.
Oh.
Here we go. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so let me see. So you're just going to basically pour it. Let me see, just so the camera can see. Maybe slightly this way. A little bit. Okay, Regine will adjust the camera. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, what I will say at this time is this is welcome to the Barrel of Monkeys World Championship. All right, let me prep my... Okay, so hang on, I'm just going to get a timer ready here.
Has anyone played this before? Part of Team Canada?
Wait, Scott, can you put it on her so I can...
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, sure. There you go. Yeah, so you can just tilt it down a little bit, I guess. Or bring it back, maybe.
I'll tilt it this way. Does
Okay.
that work?
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Or
I
do
mean,
I
yeah, you don't have to...
actually-
Yeah, there you go, there. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. Maybe...
Can I do a practice run?
No.
No, unfortunately.
If I couldn't practice, you can't practice.
Yeah, in fact, here, what we'll do is I will... okay, stopwatch. Or no, timer, right? 1 minute. Okay, so we'll remind everybody of our of past. I'll remind everybody of past scores. So here are.
Sorry.
So you can see Barrel of Monkeys standings. Scott Dion Brown with a giant,
He cheated.
with an incredible 9 monkeys. Everybody,
He cheated.
unbelievable. And also, just so you know, the monkey in your hand doesn't count. So it's the monkeys attached to the one in your hand. Okay. Regine Alaina in a second place. It's okay. You know, it's not bad.
I tried.
Second place, 8 monkeys.
But Scott cheated. He had a practice round.
It was not. It was a technicality, and it
No,
was beyond
you
my control.
cheated.
It was not my choice. The timer was set to an hour instead of a minute. What could we do?
Cheater.
And third place, of course, Garson Carroll sitting there with 5
So you just got to be
monkeys.
9
So-
or 5,
Well,
whichever one.
You just do this. Do the best you can. Oh, hey, put the lid on though. The lid has to be on.
The
The monkey.
little-
She's cheating already.
I'm so ready.
Okay, so I have the timer ready.
Hand off the barrel.
Yep. All right, people. Here we go. It's about to begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it's not on camera. Okay, then there's no music. It's fine.
No.
She's going.
Wait, does that count?
Yeah. It's just whatever you got them. Yeah, just get as many
Oh.
monkeys on there as you can.
Even if they're stuck together?
Yeah.
Even if they're stuck together.
Okay.
But remember,
Oh, it's
if it
actually looking
falls,
pretty
it
good.
Doesn't count.
That's actually a pretty good. Oh wow,
Okay.
This is for you, Team Canada.
she's actually doing really well.
Scott, are you nervous? She's gonna beat your record.
I'm a little nervous actually. I think she's got like a bunch stuck in the top there.
I don't know how
Does
it
that count as
happened.
1 or does it
I
count
mean,
as 2?
I don't know, because why would it? I mean, I think we did that in the past, but I'm not sure if it makes sense to really do that. Like, if you have the monkeys, you have the monkeys, right? What do you think, Regine? Should it? Because like, how many would that be? Like, it's
That's
hard to
2
even tell.
on 1, but we've done it where it didn't count. So are we changing the rules
I'm not sure.
for Team Canada?
5 seconds and time.
Beep 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 beep.
All right, so just hold it there. Okay, Regine. So we're counting monkeys.
So
1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I'm seeing
8, 9.
I'm seeing
Do we
9.
count the little
The double
cluster?
monkey? Okay, Regine. What are you? What are your thoughts?
Well, because I'm at 8, I'm gonna say no.
So
But also taken the last time we did this pre-pandemic, if
We-
it was bunched, it was only counted as
There's
1.
1. So then, so you're saying we should be consistent.
Yes.
Okay, then.
I mean, it benefits you.
It benefits
so
me,
it's
which
up
is
to
why I'm
you.
hesitant. But you are right in the sense that we've had previous competitors. Okay, so that's an 8 monkey score then.
Yes.
All right, that's very respectable. 8 monkey.
I mean,
score.
considering Garson got 5.
Yes. All right, yeah, you can lower them now. Okay, let's update the standings. Let's update the monkey standings.
Great job, Team Canada.
Okay, so spell properly for me.
Lae
Uh-huh.
Tia.
A.
That's an S.
Okay. And are we putting a last name or no? Or are we? It's up to you. Yes, no?
Who are you asking?
Whoever wants to answer.
Just put team in brackets, Team
Oh,
Canada
actually,
Galaxy.
that's a good
Remember?
idea. Yeah, good call. Because she's representing. Oh,
Galaxy.
I'm just going to mess up the whole layout. I don't know.
Fine.
We'll find out. We'll adjust it.
Oh, it's been adjusted.
We're moving it over. There you go. Here's a Team Canada Galaxy, 8 monkeys. That's pretty good. I mean, I will say, it's not 9 monkeys.
Well, who cheated?
I didn't. I didn't cheat.
For those who believe me that Scott cheated, please leave a comment down below.
Yeah, no, it was so like the timer started and it was accidentally set to an hour instead of a minute.
And
So
who set the timer? You did.
I mean,
you did.
I think it was already kind of default, Bottom line, sometimes but we had no choice because we couldn't keep the score I had, so we had to do it again. And actually, if I remember, I was doing pretty well.
Because you had an hour to do it.
Well, yeah, but my point is
Anyway,
I'm in the lead, but you did very good.
Thank you.
yay!
Well done, Laetitia. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I guess we're just about at the end of the show, but I guess let's go around and get everybody's social media. So let's start with Laetitia. Where can people find you if they'd like to follow your pageant journey and any other social media you want to promote?
Yes, you can follow me at Miss Southern Canada. It's Miss Southern Galaxy. Miss Galaxy Southern Canada. It is such a long title. Yes, and my official one is Laetitia.official.
Cool. And I'll add all these links afterwards. They're not there yet, but I'll add them afterwards. So follow Laetitia there. And Alexis.
So you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Junior Miss Galaxy North America 2022.
Fantastic. And Natalie.
So for myself on Instagram, it's Natalie.Bourgoin, or Ms. Galaxy Canada on Instagram or Facebook as well.
Great. And Melanie.
My personal Instagram is officially Melanie. Also
Officially Melanie, yeah. Okay.
Officially Melanie, yeah. I created it when I was 15. So
Oh,
I had
hang on. It broke up a little bit. I didn't hear what you just said right there.
Officially Melanie, and then you can also find me on Instagram at Galaxy.
Yeah, so on Facebook and Instagram, it's Miss Galaxy Canada.
Miss Galaxy Canada. Cool. Yeah. The microphone is just cutting out slightly, but we got it. We heard it.
I know it, that's why.
Yeah, Regine knows it as well. All right. Well, we've reached the end of the show, and I would just say to all of you ladies, and to all the ones who couldn't attend because they're currently traveling or on the other side of the country, best of luck, and where Canada stands behind you.
Awesome.
Yeah. Any final thoughts? Anybody have any final thoughts?
Ladies, is there anything else you'd like to say to our viewers?
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. So I guess to just wrap it up really quickly, like you said, Scott, good luck to all of Team Canada, myself included. Thanks for having us on the show. Before we all head off to McAllen, Texas, if you guys are interested, like I said, you can follow Galaxy Internationals on Facebook and Instagram. Miss Galaxy Pageants, I believe is what it is on Instagram, and Galaxy Pageants on Facebook. Follow Galaxy Canada or Canada Galaxy Pageants on Facebook and Instagram for updates on Team Canada and how we are doing throughout the week as well. And if you want to sign up for Canada Galaxy, they are still taking women from all different divisions, so make sure you sign up at CanadaGalaxyPageants.com/enter now.
Awesome. Oh, also, people, Regine, where can people find you?
Yeah, Scott. He keeps forgetting that I'm here.
Well, I even forgot mine. I forgot to even say mine.
It's fine. You guys can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at It's Regine Alaina, Or if you'd like to follow my journey to Galaxy Internationals, you can follow me at Mrs. Galaxy Southern Canada on Facebook and Instagram.
Lovely.
Scott, where
can you
can
find me?
people find you if they want to?
Find me right here where you're watching this very video, youtube.com/Scott Dion Brown. We do a lot of live streams on this channel, gaming. We have the sit down every Sunday, and then I also post videos, songs, comedy skits, all that good stuff. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you would like, at Scott Dion Brown, or on TikTok, Scott Dion Brown Official. But all of those are just satellites for my YouTube channel. YouTube is the best place, youtube.com/Scott Dion Brown. And if you would like to get yourself some sit-down merch, well, scroll down. It should be right underneath this video. You could see links to that stuff. So that's cool. You can get a mug if you wanted.
Mm-hmm. If you want a Team Regine shirt, they're no longer available. They're a limited time offer.
Although we were gonna set that up, but we didn't. Should we? Do you want to make some more and set them up in a Teespring store?
Sure, why not?
We'll figure it out. It's coming. Watch down the line.
Coming soon.
But yeah, Team Canada, Galaxy, go on down there and have a great time, and you'll do a great job representing our Canada, our great nation, and have a lovely time there.
Thank you.
So once again, thank you guys for being here. Let's take one more look at them. Thank you for being here, Alexis.
Thank you so much, guys, for having me.
And Natalie and Melanie, thank you guys for being here.
You guys for having us. Thank you. Good to see you again.
See you. And Laetitia, thank you for being here and being able to come to studio, and for doing the Barrel of Monkeys challenge.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And Regine, you as well. Thank you, because you were...
Because I'm always here.
We were co-hosts, but today you were like part guest, part co-host. And good luck.
Well, will you miss me next week?
I will. Very much. Very much. We'll find a way to trudge forward, and you'll be back. So Regine won't be here next week, everybody. She'll be back in 2 weeks' time, and she will tell us all about her experiences there. Looking forward to hearing about it.
Maybe with a new crown.
Just maybe.
Maybe.
Just maybe. All right, people. We'll see you all next time. Please stay safe out there. And bye, everybody.
Bye.